Aloha ladies, I'm trying to trick YouTube by recording my video on Saturday to make up for last week's video that got cut really short, but it was probably good because I ended up venting about a bunch of stuff and you don't want to listen to that. Let's see. I've been in Texas for a month now. Still don't have a real job. I'm tutoring each week and making about $100 a week, which would be enough to pay for rent, but not for anything else. So I'm still looking for something. I found some jobs that'd be really cool, but they're in Waco and Denton, which is really far away. And if I took those, I would never see Andy. He's still a little attached to home. But this week was good. We figured out that my cat is going to go live with my parents. So as soon as she goes to the vet, I can call American Airlines and we can take her at midnight to SFO and she will be in Boston the next morning by 8, which is cool. So she'll only be in the carrier for 10 hours, which I think she can handle. We'll see. And my brother and I might work out a deal to bring her to Texas if I end up staying here. If I don't find a job, I'm probably going to be living with my parents, which is a major defeat for me since I haven't lived at home since I was 13. But we'll get over it and it'll be fine. What else did we do this week? We actually went to the state fair. I know I've been talking about the pig races a lot because I really couldn't wait to go to the pig races, and it was really cool. We went. They were late at night, so we went to the first one, and they had all these like little pink pigs that like ran around the track to get Oreo cookies, and they did a whole show with it, which was really cheesy and corny, but it was fine because it's the state fair. Then the last race, they had a potbelly pig who was named Forrest Grunt, and of course, you know, the potbelly pig can't run as fast as the pink pigs, so everyone's screaming, "Run, Forrest, run!" And he's just like trying his best to get to the cookie. It was really cute. And we also saw an entire room made out of butter. It was a bar scene, and it was kind of lame because like mostly everything was sculpted out of butter, but then like they had bottles and cards and stuff that weren't made out of butter. But if you're on Facebook with me, you can go and check it out. They're pretty funny. And I got to see a whole bunch of canned preserves. There's a picture of me in front of a wall of preserved food. They had some really cool quilts. It was cool to go, you know, like it showed me a better side of Texas than I've seen, you know, like the drivers and the unpaved roads. I did finally get my license though. It only took them 4 weeks, not 8, to get me my license. So I was able to finally apply to get my Texas teaching credential, even though I know they're going to make me take a bunch of tests at $120 a pop. And yeah, I finally got my retirement check from CalPERS, so I'm hoping that that'll cover some of the costs of switching over my credential. Not that I want to teach. I'm actually thinking I might want to be a preschool teacher, so I applied at a preschool to be a teacher's assistant because honestly, I only need to make like $300 a week to really survive here if I can tutor at night. Um, and yeah, it should be fine. I mean, I have plenty of money. I mean, if I don't have a job by November, I'll probably just go stay with my parents until I find something down here, just so that I can get out of his dad's hair. But, you know, it'll all work out. And Andy and I are going to go to Dublin, Texas this week, where they make Dr. Pepper with real cane sugar, which I'm super excited about because that's the only kind of Dr. Pepper I like is the one with the real cane sugar. The other kind tastes kind of weird. And other than that, I'm just reading a lot, applying for jobs, sending out hundreds of resumes and being told I'm overqualified. Who knew going to college would actually hurt me in the long run because I moved to a state that doesn't have a lot of education. I actually looked online in Fort Worth. I think only 25% of the population of Fort Worth has a bachelor's degree or above. Like, it was really low. Like, I couldn't believe it. But since they have a lot of hospitals here, that kind of makes sense because only the doctors and nurses would have advanced degrees, and all of the med techs and everything probably wouldn't. They'd probably just have associates or special training. So it makes sense. But maybe that means I'll have to go back to school. I don't know. I'm so glad, Janae, you made a video. Yay! And Nancy and Abby. Yay! I'm also excited because the Mudbloods are playing on October 16th here in Dallas, which is cool because I haven't seen them live since Portis, and they're my favorite band. I'm excited to see Wampy and Justin. I always say his name wrong. Finch Fletchley, right? Yes, maybe. I don't know. Oh, and tonight we're going to go see the Breakfast. No, Breakfast Club. That was last week. 16 Candles. One of the local movie places is showing John Hughes films at night, and I think they were doing like Blazing Saddles before that. So we're trying to go on Friday and Saturday to go see these old movies at the theater, which is cool. So I have to stay awake for another 3 hours. Yay, I hope I can do it. Well, I'm going to read some books and maybe apply for some jobs that I'm not qualified for, and I hope everybody's having a fabulous week, and I will see you soon.